TikTok and YouTube together. Hold on a second. I've tried the TikTok and YouTube together. It's an interesting experience. I had to try it out for myself. I think it might be easier for me to still separate it, even though I do not earn on YouTube at this time. Let me just do my Poshmark at the moment. It's getting a little bit, it's getting a little bit interesting when it comes down to trying out the YouTube and TikTok. I mean, I think it's interesting to have tried it out, to test out how it can work theoretically. But I do think I might have to even it out and kind of do one day here, one day there, that type of thing. I'm doing my Poshmark as we speak. Oh, and the issues that I'm having with the younger people on the other side. Now I'm kind of venting, okay? But I'm a little tired of kids telling me that they think I'm younger than them. I was like, no. Like, if I've experienced life and I'm 44, turning 45 soon, I'm most likely older than you. And for you to behave and talk a certain way clearly shows the age. Okay. Sorry, I'm just doing my Poshmark because I have to get that out of the way. So today I wanted to show you guys a cool thing that I've kind of put together. This mic that I have here is generally used for recording purposes, but I wanted to test to see if I could, in theory, use this for a live mic, okay? My sister was like, oh yeah, you can't use this as a live mic. I was like, au contraire, mon frère. We are going to test this out. This is my own space. I own all this equipment. Like, I don't have, okay, given my husband probably comes back on occasion to drop off some equipment that, this one is something he got me. That's an interesting quote that Poshmark had today. Okay, so I'm just doing YouTube today. I am not doing, I'm not doing the TikTok with the YouTube, so I can use the phone, because I was using the iPad and I could see that there's a little bit of graininess when I was trying the iPad. I'm not sure why that turned out that way when I was using the iPad versus the phone. So we're going to test this out again. Okay. So I'm going to, so what you're seeing here is a mic, okay? It's the blue mic. And I'm busy working on these bits and pieces. Okay, was that put on? Okay, that's put on. Oops. Volume, don't want to destroy my ears. Hello. So you can hear it's working. I've set this up as a live mic versus a mic that it's a condenser mic, but this condenser mic I personally am going to be using it for the live purpose of like singing through it while I'm playing piano, because I just think it's a cool mic. Generally there are different ways you can put this up, but I found that if you have a Rhodes Caster Pro, which is what this is. I'm not going to move it, but I'll move this. Oops. I'll move this so you guys can see it. I'm going to have to walk you guys over here. I'm using my phone, okay? So I'm going to just walk you through this. You see, oh, I guess I can zoom it in. That's a Rhodes Caster Pro. Okay, so I've connected a whole bunch of cables into that, which is also a Bluetooth. So I can technically create music from my GarageBand, use it as a Bluetooth, and then still use the microphone, which is the whole point of that concept, right? So, and then I have a speaker, a little mini speaker over there. So what I'm doing here now is, ooh, you can hear me? Okay, so this is going through that mini speaker over there, okay? And I'm going to be, I have another mic that I use for recording purposes. This is mainly for vocals. I don't know if I can get the reverb on here, but now I have a microphone that I can use within my space. So when I'm practicing or playing something, I can use my voice on here. And the quality is not bad. You can hear the difference. So right now I'm using this little Rhodes mic. You can hear that going directly into the phone. This is an external mic that connects straight into the Rhodes, a Roland, and then here, I'll give you an example. So this can be connected. I'm going to use my iPad for this example. So we're going to use GarageBand. Okay, so luckily, hopefully you understand how Bluetooth happens. You can put it on and off. So my Bluetooth is on here. Okay, now I just need to find the connection to the Rhodes. I have worked on this day in, day out for the past 2 days to make sure that this was done correctly. But I wanted to show you how cool that is. That's from a condenser mic straight into a live mic. It can be done. You just need to have the right setup. You need to make sure it's done correctly and you have all the right things. But there's nothing that cannot be done. That is the whole point. Just like DJs back in the 90s and the 80s, they didn't have like all the equipment. They had to create their vinyls and create the cut sections for their recordings. My husband was a DJ back in the 80s and 90s. And it basically became like, if you're somebody that's like a tech savvy person, in theory, there are a ton of things you can do. Oh, hold on. It does need to be adjusted ever so slightly and try to get a mic stand, a solid mic stand, right? I use this poor mic stand for like lots of different things. So this is cool, and you do have to be relatively close so you can hear it, but it does work. Okay, so we're going to just put a track, like a beat or a track behind it so you can hear. Use the Bluetooth, correct. Let's just play this. I don't know what we have here. So it's going through there. So there's no cables. It's just Bluetooth, right? Ooh, and then you can sing. I'm not going to sing over this, but there are ways you can do this and create your own live setup. I don't know what this is. Must have created it a while ago. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting. So there you can create your own beats, your own tracks over various techniques to make this work. Oops, I'm going to move this out of the way for a little bit because I could see that's definitely a little bit in the way. But yeah, so I have this I think I got this mic years back. When I first moved back to the States, I think 2014 and 15. It's old. The Blue Spark mic doesn't necessarily, they make it differently now. They have it as a USB extension versus having one of these cables. You don't, like, this is old now. Everybody's moving to, hi, how are you? How are you doing, Max? Okay. So I've set up my space where I can do, glad you're doing okay. Yeah, I'm focusing directly on YouTube today. I did try doing YouTube and TikTok, but it is slightly distracting to do both at once. So I got my TikTok out of the way this morning, even though I'm sure people were like, why is she exercising? I was like, I need to exercise. I don't care what anybody says. I must get my training in because I've put on a little bit and I'm not happy about it. So we're having to work through my own personal problems with my personal internal self and then resolve it through other ways, right? So that's the whole thing. Oh, it's a bit loud. Why does it do that? Unless it defreezes, but I've tried that before. I'm starting over.